Greetings, my name is Joel Schenneberger. I'm a teacher in Wilmer, Minnesota, and I know some of you are at home practicing social distancing. I just want to say thank you. Thank you for doing your parts. Each and every one of us has a role in keeping our community safe and healthy, so thank you. Before Minnesota instituted its stay-at-home protocol, I had a chance to do some social distancing of my own. I had a chance to go up to Jay Cook State Park and do some tenting and camping. And let's just say it was an adventure. It was end of March up near Duluth, and it was an interesting time. So let's see how an average Joe practiced social distancing. So we're finally here. Today's day one of winter camping. We've already had some mistakes made and lessons learned. Apparently the reservation that I had was only accessible by a hiking trail. And if we take a look, yeah, there was actually quite a bit of snow outside, not gonna lie. This is now my new campsite. They had to go back and actually change, so I can actually have a spot to put my tent. So we're going to get the tent set up and we'll see how it goes. Was it up to Bear Grylls standard? Probably not, but it kept me warm. My next step was to get a fire going because it was freezing cold outside. Found a bunch of sticks, got some firewood, and put a bunch of cotton balls, petroleum jelly, and duct tape. Threw it all in there, got it started, and we were good to go. And for dinner, we got some classic white bread from Quick Trip with some breakfast sausage wrapped in cheese. I'll try one on these roasting stick over here. I'm going to try one just putting in tinfoil and just dropping it right in there. So, dig in. Alright, let's talk about what we've learned so far. First, I clearly underestimated how cold it was going to be here up in Duluth. I was kind of caught off guard because it's a lot warmer down in Wilmer. But I have realized that the most important thing for me to be able to survive these next few days is that right there, the good old fire. But I also learned lesson number 2. Make sure you don't put your shoes too close to the fire because kind of melted some of the bottom part of my shoe. So, but so far it's a success. Had a good meal, and before we head to bed, I'm gonna go for a quick run to raise my core body temperature, and then quick jump into bed and hopefully I survive the night. Hopefully I don't get hypothermia. But we'll see how it goes. Alright, so we woke up and to my maybe pleasant surprise, woke up with a couple inches of snow on the ground. So we're going to take a quick hike up to the old cemetery up here. Because that sounds like a good thing to do on a Sunday morning. Alright, so I came across this tree here. If you take a look, different spots along the tree. Looks like there's hunks of bark on there that are just totally ripped off. Wonder what that could be. If you haven't noticed so far, I want to make a challenge to you. I want you to see how many times I say alright or alright so. I can guarantee you it's a lot. Alright, so we got breakfast all finished up and cooked up. We got some eggs and sausage. I'm gonna roast this piece of bread and cheese. And we got the nice fire going. Took 2 tries, but we got it done. Again, that the duct tape and cotton balls and petroleum jelly really did the trick. But it's a little bit challenging with all this snow on the ground. But it is a gorgeous day outside. Alright, I just started on the Organce Trail that overlooks the St. Louis River here, and just by the looks of it, man, it is just gorgeous out here. Man, oh man. Look at that there. Look at that. Juan Delosa must have come through this place here. If you're in 5th grade, you know what I mean. So, just finished the Organce Trail hike. About a 2-mile hike. It was awesome. Only person out on the trail today, or at least the first one. And that was fabulous. It was so nice to just be out in the wilderness on your own. Saw about 4 or 5 white-tailed deer, and that was pretty sweet. So I'm gonna run into Duluth and pick up a couple of supplies that I totally forgot to get some extra firewood, because I've been burning through it like crazy.
Alright, so what we got tonight is my favorite camping meal right here. We got hobo dinners. So basically what we got is a bunch of tinfoil on here, making sure it's a heavy duty aluminum or tinfoil, whatever you want to call it. And we got some hamburger that I already fried up in advance, and then we got some sweet potatoes and peppers. Now usually I go with carrots, but I couldn't find any at Walmart because they're all sold out for some weird reason. Alright, so I'm going to spray this down with some olive oil right there. That way it doesn't stick too bad to the pan. Then we're going to take our hamburger. I'm just going to sprinkle it right on there. Wow, look at that. Okay. Alright, then we're going to take a handful of this pepper and sweet potato mixture here. Put it right on there. Now, sweet potatoes do take a little bit longer to cook, so we'll just have to plan accordingly for that. There we go. Okay, once we got that, I'm going to spray it with some another layer of olive oil. Just want to make sure it really doesn't stick to it, because I'm just going to eat it straight out of the tinfoil. No plates necessary. In fact, I didn't bring any plates, because I'm not going to be using any. Alright, then we're going to sprinkle it with some of my all-time favorite spice called Amazing Burger. Get it at Aldi. Man, put on eggs, put on your hobo dinner, put it on just about anything. Put it on toast and with some cottage cheese sometimes. So, Amazing Burger is going to top that stuff off. Then we're going to wrap it up and throw it in our fire that is now looking real nice. Got a nice bed of coals that we're going to set that hobo dinner in. Delicious.
Alright, so I just finished doing a bunch of jumping jacks and high knees, and got my toe warmers so I can keep my toesies nice and warm tonight. Learning from my mistakes. So fun day today. Adventure was out there, and I'm excited for tomorrow. Here's my first attempt at doing a time-lapse sunrise shot, which I had no clue how long it would actually take to make. It was very early in the morning. Upon returning to camp, I made breakfast and then promptly put out the fire to take a nap because I was so stinking tired. I had no idea how early it would actually be to make a time-lapse video. Alright, so we woke up from our nap. We're, I guess, somewhat ready to go, and we're headed to
starting route to Gooseberry Falls State Park.
Alright, just got to Gooseberry State Falls, or State Park. And we had some lunch over the campfire, made a sandwich over it, and we're gonna hit the trails, see how they are. I can kind of hear the falls from here, so I'm super pumped to check it out. So if we look on over here, this is the lower part of the falls we made it to already. Oh, look at that. And then we're gonna make it all the way up to the top there. Come along. So here's the middle part. You see, then over here you can see a slight trickle of water that feeds all the way that giant body of water. Beautiful. As I made my journey home, I had a grand revelation. All the time I had spent hustling and bustling back and forth the day before was not as relaxing as today, getting to spend a longer amount of time at a couple places, getting to sit and read a book, and just enjoy nature in general was so much more relaxing. And that's what I realized vacation was really for. Alright, we are on our way back to the campsite and we're going to do something I've always wanted to do. Here we go. See how long we can hold the horn. Luckily, no car came through, as I looked more like a child than an adult. Yeah! Well, since I figured the morning time-lapse shot went so good, I figured, you know what? Why don't we just do it again? And that's what I did. But unfortunately, I forgot how long it would actually take the sun to go down. So I sat in my car for a couple hours, and I had a lot of cars drive slowly past their stop, thinking that my car was broken down. Alright, it's day 3, day 3.5, whatever you want to call it. And slept amazing. My clothes all smell like campfire, which is a win-win, I think. But let's take a look outside and see what it looks like. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, so first things first, let's get the fire going, and we're gonna get the tent torn down. Yeah, except I forgot that the stakes were frozen into the ground by now, and it was really hard to get them out. A short hike. Before I finished my camping trip, I wanted to make sure to show one act of kindness. About a year and a half ago, I met a man named Doc who's 95 years old. In a conversation I had with him about a month ago, I asked him one thing. What advice would you give me? And he said, Joel, you don't need to worry about anything. And I thought that was a really profound thing to say, especially for somebody who had served in World War II and lived through so many things in our country's history. So in the midst of our social distancing protocol, I wanted to make sure to show some encouragement and support to somebody who maybe really needed it. So there you have it. Turns out an average Joe can survive social distancing. You know, I just want to take this opportunity and time that I had to do something positive. I know we're living in such a different time and so much uncertainty, but for some of you, it's an incredibly stressful time, and I totally realize that. I just want to encourage you guys to continue to focus on the positive things that are going on. You know, what are the things that you can be thankful for? And, you know, how can you show kindness to people around you and support each other? Today, students in Wilmer, and especially in my class, just want to say that I'm thinking about you, I care about you, and I continue to work hard. And as they say in High School Musical, we're all in this together. Just starting to make some breakfast. And look what I saw. Let's see if we can get a little closer. super quiet. When anchored, they can charge and they can be deadly. Let's see how close I can get to them. So there's 3 of them. Oh, there's 4. Oh no. Oh, come on. Oh my goodness. Spooked them. Jeepers creepers. Good luck finding them again.